Once in a distant time and place, a great pirate sailed the oceans. Against the waves of villainy, she alone defended all creatures tiny and adorable. Led by her spiritual mentor, William Bloodbeard, she fought the malevolent machinations of Baron Widebeard, who was a wrong-un by all accounts. And now we join the fearsome Nelly Cootalot in the midst of a turbulent sea battle.
Avast! I have ye licked, and now I'll send ye to the tumultuous depths.
Nelly, stop talking to the stamps. Get back to work.
I'm sick of working on the mail ship Undeliverable. What kind of life is this for a fearsome pirate captain? But I suppose I better start cleaning. Mr. Johnson doesn't like the sorting room left messy. The water's all funny, like it's boiling. Captain Bloodbeard!
Nelly Cootalot, you have failed me.
What are you on about? As if I have.
Have you forgotten your last quest?
Yeah, remind me again?
You rescued a flock of spoonbeaks from the clutches of Baron Widebeard.
I did?
Aye, but you missed a secret message written in pirate code.
Oh.
It should have led you to the treasure of the Seventh Sea, but you gave the secret to Baron Widebeard.
What's the Baron up to?
I know not what he's plotting, but I foresee many innocent birds be perishing.
Birds hate perishing. What can I do?
Begin yonder. The Baron was lately in Port Rubicon. Follow Widebeard's trail and avert disaster.
What's the treasure of the Seventh Sea?
It be a priceless treasure the Baron has coveted all his life. Lost in the wreck of my ship, the Sweet Mary. I should not say more. I meant to be haunting a house in New England. And now my time ends. Fare ye well.
But...
Go, Nelly. You must stop my treacherous brother.
Wait! Since when is Baron Widebeard his brother? Ugh, so many stamps, so many letters, so many packages, so many paper cuts. Too busy to clean. That is one swinging lantern. What a spacious looking crate. The label says it's going to the Dulwich Box Museum. Mine. That's Port Rubicon. It's too far to swim. And I don't like the look of those terrapins. They're made of burlap, which is a funny word. I'm not allowed to open them. It's parcel tape, which I think is tape that can speak to snakes. Sticky, sticky. My stainless steel letter opener. I could use this to stab things. Since it's a crime, I would normally want to read them, but they're all really dull. I love you with all my heart. I hid the rubies in the summer house. Dull. That's so the postmaster can shout at me. I don't think that will work. I can't open it more than a crack. Let's see what a letter opener can do. It worked! But it twisted up the letter opener pretty badly. It's a padded envelope, presumably for criminally insane letters. According to the tag, it's going to Port Rubicon. I'll take the tag. Now the crate's going to Port Rubicon. Whenever I'm going on holiday, I always think I've forgotten something. Well, let's give it a try. Now I remember. Air holes. I'd better do something. This might work. And now I wait in a state of constant readiness.
This old hulk is so dreadfully squalid and damp, and my dress is fraying. I might as well put on a burlap sack. Are you even listening, Whitebeard?
No, of course, my little trebuchet. But my no-good brother's treasure is just over the horizon. Once it's ours, I will buy you all the burlap sacks you want.
But...
You're right, my Iron Maiden. First things first. El Mono, begin the incantation.
Explain yourself, pirate. What have you done with my consignment of pen nibs?
Nothing.
There isn't a single pen nib in Port Rubicon thanks to you. Do you realize what this means?
You'll have to use pencils?
Huh, I have my pride.
She looks formidable.
All right, newcomer, I need your name and occupation.
Nelly Cootalot, adventurer.
I don't like the sound of that.
I could say it again in a Welsh accent.
Please don't.
Are you in charge?
I am the Commodore. I catalogue everyone and everything that enters or leaves Port Rubicon. Or I would if the dratted pen nibs had arrived.
What's all this about pen nibs?
Port Rubicon is experiencing the worst pen nib shortage these 40 years. It's utter chaos.
Evidently. I'm looking for Baron Whitebeard.
Well, now, there was a baron here. He was one of the runners of the blasted toff races.
What happened to him?
If memory serves, he set sail in the Heartless yesterday.
I'd better find out where the Baron is heading and give chase.
Hold your horses. Have you taken the King's shilling?
I never touched it. You can't prove nothing.
I knew you weren't legitimate merchant navy. Unless you've taken the King's shilling, you can't sail from my port.
Where was the Heartless bound?
Can't recall.
Don't you keep a log?
Absolutely. The ledger is in my office.
Can I have a look?
Absolutely not. The office is closed because of the pen nib crisis.
Are you sure you can't remember where Whitebeard went?
I told you, it's logged in my office.
Your office, which is closed.
Yes.
Can you give me the King's shilling?
You? A purloiner of pen nibs? No officer would accept a brigand like you in the merchant navy.
We'll see about that. What are the toff races?
They're out of my jurisdiction over in that cave. Penniless aristocrats humiliating themselves in public. A vulgar entertainment for the lowest class of person.
Sounds great. Goodbye, Commodore.
Dismissed.
Looks like an egg in a sailor's hat. I'd better not disturb the egg. Fine vessels. I'm a little out of practice hot wiring these things. A bucket of tar. I mean, oh, tar. If I need some tar, I know where to find it. That's the Commodore's cabin. The Commodore's locked it. There's a crow's nest above the crossbar. I can't reach it. I'm not tall enough to get onto the roof. A wooden plank, type B9 if I'm not mistaken, slightly wider than the more common B10s. It's nice to collect things when you're walking on a beach. An honest sailor by the look of him. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Jack Tar, and I'm just standing on the beach.
Standing on the beach, eh? That's the life.
Aye, it is.
Yep. Seriously, why are you here?
Well, it's a little embarrassing.
Come on, you can tell me, a fellow beach stander.
Well, have you heard of Maritime Magazine?
The nautical periodical, of course.
I'm gonna be on the cover of the next issue.
Well done, mate.
Aye, except...
Come on, beachy's dandy. Tell me.
They want me to do it with my shirt off?
And?
I don't have any chest hair.
Sorry, I just remembered something funny that happened when I was... at a clown's funeral.
Huh?
Remind me, why won't you go shirtless?
I told you before.
No chest hair, eh? Have you seen Baron Whitebeard?
Describe him?
Well, he's a baron
Yeah.
with a very wide beard.
I do know a marquis with a very small beard.
That's probably not him. What's the crack with the toff races?
I'd stay away from there, miss. The folk in there are lacking in moral fiber.
Don't worry about me. I'm chock full of moral fibre, plus ethical multivitamins. Can you give me the king's shilling?
No, miss. You need the top dude for that.
Goodbye.
Later.
And they're off. Habanera does it again.
Some kind of mechanical racetrack? It has the Baron's face on it. I don't think I can mess with it. I reckon those are the odds. One of the gamblers. Who are you backing?
Count Habanera, of course.
Who are you backing?
That French guy's snapping at Habanera's heels.
I shouldn't disturb them. They look mean. A down-at-heel gambling den denizen. He's blocking the way through the curtain.
What's the password?
Open up.
Nope.
Let us in.
No way. Nerd.
Never mind. The barman looks a bit gloomy. They have all sorts here. What's your story?
Me? I'm just a 2-time loser serving drinks. 3-time loser if you count Lehman Brothers.
What drinks have you got?
Take a look at the shelf. What takes your fancy?
What's crab juice?
Like a crab, but runnier.
Ew.
Wanna try some?
No. What drinks have you got?
Take a look at the shelf. What takes your fancy?
What's spider?
That's just a glass with a spider under it. I'm afraid to let him out.
Tell me about Baron Widebeard.
Whitebeard? That guy sure was a runner. I'll wager you never saw the like.
I didn't think Widebeard was the athletic type.
What he lacked in physique, he made up for in hustle, gumption, moxie. But he ran out.
Of old-timey words?
Nah, he hit the jackpot. Then, Splitsville.
He's gone to Splitsville.
I mean, he hopped the coal train out of here.
I thought he left by boat.
I mean, he's gone.
He hit the jackpot.
He had odds of 1-to-1. He'd never lost a race. Then, one day, bam, he comes in last. But his wife placed a bet against it. She cleaned up and they both cleared out.
Wow. Nice of her to clean up, though. How do the tough races work?
The cream of disgraced aristocracy put shoe leather to treadmill in a 24-karat blue-blooded steeplechase. Pick a winner. Place your bet. No refunds.
When's the next race?
When the runners are ready. Be a pal and check on them, will you?
Oh, okay.
Through the curtain downstairs. The password is uppercase R, exclamation point, lowercase d, lowercase x, 5, lowercase p, uppercase f, 2, lowercase z. My mother's maiden name.
Have you ever won big?
Nah, you gotta be real savvy to make the big money. Real smart. At least that's what my homeopathic life coach says.
Stay lucky, Lucky.
What's the password?
R, exclamation mark, lowercase d, lowercase x, 5, lowercase p, f, 2, lowercase z.
Come in.
"500 feet in the air, a dark plot unfolds. And you tell the story.